you? Doing real good, thank you. Everybody knew my dad. They called him Mr. Phil. I worked at La Posta restaurant for 10 years. I really discovered my love for the industry there. And my father, who was a CPA, was retiring that same year, so we decided to join forces. I remember asking my dad, well, what kind of food are we going to serve? And he says, well, Mexican food. I'm not from here, we're from Dallas. We moved here in 77, 78. I was in junior high school. And so I didn't really know much about Mexican food until I moved here. And I didn't really know that much. I knew La Posta, that was about it, and Taco Bell. A little takeout window. We had, I think, 5 burritos, pozole, and our tacos al carbon. And as we grew, people were, we want enchiladas, we want rellenos, and that we would just add as our customers demanded. My brother and I were drinking beer one night, and he told me to get him a beer, Andele. And I said, oh my gosh, that's it. It was that quick. We started out very small, which was not what I wanted. I wanted, the whole shebang right away. But because of his experience with business, he said, this is the way we're gonna do it. So, and it worked. We had 5 employees. We now have 120. Hi, I'm Andrea. Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard. It seems like once we got into Oñate Plaza, we started running because people were just banging down our doors. It's like they had never heard of us until we moved. It was kind of strange. The doghouse we opened in 2011. It's people can bring their dogs, and we've had some really interesting dogs back here. Hello, puppies. Hello. You're gonna be a star. You're gonna be a star. Again, that was my dad. And I made the comment one day, I had breakfast with my family, and I said, it took way too long to get our food out. We've got to do something. And that was the trigger for my dad. Okay, well, we got to figure this out. So it took some stress off of the main restaurant. Now this one's stressed out. I think that was the really cool thing about me and my dad, because I learned how to cook and he ran the business. And then he taught me how to run the business because I was able to teach my cooks how to, follow my recipes. We cook all of our meat at the doghouse. We have an open a vertical rotisserie fireplace. So we cook all the meat here. Well, we marinate it, cook it, cut it, and then shuffle it to the main restaurant. We have a golf cart, and it is going back and forth all day long. It's I don't know, it's crazy. And people thought, you're crazy opening up a restaurant right across the street from your other restaurant. Because it's the same menu. And we tried to do a different menu, but the customers wanted Andele. We have good food, we have good service, and that's the secret to success. My dad passed away December 24th of 2014. It was very hard. And there were times when I wasn't sure if I could do it by myself, but he taught me very well. He had lung cancer, and it was a short, he was diagnosed in April of 2014 and passed away in December. But yeah, I got to spend 20 years with him every single day. And I don't think a lot of people can say that about their parents. We didn't know, it wasn't always, roses. I mean, we had our moments, but because we were father and daughter, we wouldn't stay mad at each other very long. I'm like, oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry. It challenged us to challenge each other. We make jokes, he's testing us, the computers go down, he's testing us, but it's wonderful. I've got amazing employees, just amazing. I don't know what I would have done without them. Because not only did I lose my dad, I lost my business partner. And it was hard, it's still hard. I'm getting choked up right now, it's really hard. And he's like, I can see you making this amount of money every year, and I was like, okay, I can live with that. Blown it out of the water. I mean, it's never in a million years did I expect this. I expected a little cafe, and he was the one that just really pushed me. And I didn't want to move. I didn't want to leave my little building and do all. I didn't want to, but wow. Glad he, kicked me a little. We just did it slowly. I think that has really been the secret to the success, is we crawled before we walked, and we walked before we ran. Oh, let's just hope for another 20 years of success. I'm not ready to give up yet.